What's up, Doc Bravo? Welcome back to Nerd Feed. If you haven't already heard, Apple decided to come out with a new product. First time in 5 years they've come out with something brand new. They've developed their first, well, what they consider their first wearable. They used to have the, iPod Nano, which you could get the watch band for and whatnot, but they came out with their Apple Watch, which is basically, your iPhone, and you put it on your wrist, and you got your Apple Watch. Granted, they did shrink it down. It fits very nicely. Unfortunately, it's only for the iPhone users, so anybody out there using an Android or a Google or a Windows phone, you're out of luck. No, I'm still not going to get the Apple Watch because, well, the way my bank account is set up, let's just say I can't afford it. It ranges anywhere from $350 to $17,000. You might be asking yourself, why $17,000? Well, it's made from solid gold, 18 karat solid gold. Apple went through everything and designed an entirely new app system, entirely new software. It's a brand new product. It's actually a little bit more versatile than the phone, and again, not. You have to link it with your iPhones, and it's only usable for anything from the iPhone 5 and up. Anybody out there that's still using old technology, I'm sorry, you need to upgrade. But once you do have an iPhone that can handle the Apple Watch, no, it's not the iWatch or iPad, iPod, iPhone. They left off the I. I don't know why. It was such a catchy little thing. Apple Watch. I don't get it. Whatever. It's their marketing, not mine. But it links with your iPhone and can actually make and receive phone calls as like a Bluetooth device that you wear down here. So you're going to be sitting here like this, talking to people, and you're going to look really weird. But it also does a lot of really cool things. It functions as a fitness band as well. It has the whole heart rate monitor, accelerometer. It uses the GPS from your phone and displays everything you need on your wrist. It has so many options. All the bands are interchangeable, and they range from anywhere from $60 to a couple $100 depending on which ones you get. They have your basic sport rubber wristband for when you're running around playing and you don't want to mess up, a nice leather band. But then you can also go ahead and get yourself a leather band, which, well, it's classier. They even have options for metal bands and a nice little mesh weave that's magnetic and holds itself in place. It's kind of cool looking. They have 3 different watches. They have the Sport, the mid-range, and then they have what they call the Apple Watch Edition. The Apple Watch Edition is starting out at $10,000 because it's the solid gold. It can go up to $17,000 if you get all the options. I mean all of them. It's for rich people. The $350 one is your basic. It's your sport one. It's, well, what most of the US is going to end up wearing. Because it's Apple and iPhone specific, that does limit them. There's a lot of other smartwatches out there that can do just as much, but can link to the iPhone. Any Android, any Google, any Windows phone, they can link to any system that you have, and it does the same thing. The big thing that I saw that I really liked was when these fitness bands came out, I was having a hard time finding one that wasn't just a piece of plastic wrapped around my wrist that had a little shaky thing in it that counted my steps and tracked the information as long as I input what I needed to. When smartwatches started coming out, they put in heart rate monitors, they put in a lot of good stuff, and Apple's a little bit behind with it because there's been smartwatches out for 6 months or so. To be honest, I would like an Apple Watch. I broke my other watch. It's a couple years old and it died on me. I found that out recently. Okay. But my band broke. And that's not an easy one to replace the band on. With the Apple Watch, you can go out and buy another band. Mind you, it's a $60 band on the cheap end. It's still gonna function longer, and it's a rechargeable battery, so I don't have to worry about going out and buying a new battery in 3 years. Probably just gonna have to go out and buy an entirely new Apple Watch in 4. But one of the cheapest ones I've seen that is still the most functional is the Asus Zen Watch, and it does almost everything, but it only links to other systems than the iPhone. So iPhone users out there, I'm sorry. For those of you that are actually interested in getting the Apple Watch, it goes on pre-order April 10th, and you can buy it in stores April 26th. If you have $350 to spare, you can go get yourself an Apple Watch, as long as you have an iPhone. If you have $17,000 to spare, get yourself a solid gold watch. Don't know why you would do that. You risk a much higher chance of being mugged, and that's no fun. I mean, there's really not much to these. It's your basic smartwatch slash fitness band slash, well, it functions as a multifunctional Bluetooth instead of just a piece of thing you wear in your ear and it looks funny and you talk to yourself and people don't know it. And try to have conversations with you. Those are always fun. Hello, hey, how's it going? Dude over here is like, it's going good. And you look at him kind of funny and just keep talking, you know. So what are you doing Friday? And well, they keep answering you and then you finally turn and look at them and they see the Bluetooth and it's, well, I feel sheepish. It's a little bit more noticeable when you're sitting there talking to your wrist and they can see what you're talking to. If you have any questions about the Apple Watch, please feel free to ask. I will do what I can to get you an answer as soon as possible. Just ask. I mean, I'm pretty easygoing. I'm a nerd. It's what I do. I look up stuff like this. But please, comment below, subscribe to our page, enjoy yourself. Take it easy. Did you have anything else to add, Tyler? Interesting. No, I'm good. I think you covered it all. Take it easy.